right now we'll do this one about the shitty week, and then we can all talk about
week,
shitty times, I guess, or something. Because
Yeah.
mine is up and down right now. It's been good right now, but I told you I got in trouble at work. Remember? So
You took my idea.
What?
You took my idea.
Welcome back to Palm, everybody.
You took my. Yeah, I was gonna hit record.
Oh,
And
This
we did.
episode is about the shitty week that we've been having.
Yeah,
And
see.
I'm going to start off first because this week just was so terrible, man. Mistakes were made. So my week started off Sunday. We went to celebrate my concuño's birthday, I guess. And he's like us. He doesn't do big on like birthday celebrations. He just wanted the simple shit. He went out to eat and call it a day.
Mm-hmm.
But his wife had apparently decided to throw him a surprise birthday party
Yeah.
and invited like a crap ton of people. And he was saying, it's like, this doesn't look like a small thing. But anyways, and this was a Sunday. And keep in mind, I worked the next day. I got trashed. And I mean like wasted.
I was wondering why you were like,
but that's
that message.
This is where it all started, man.
You were like, you couldn't text at all, dude. Your message does not make sense.
I kind of want to go back to look through them, but after this episode. But it started with Sunday, and I wasn't planning on drinking, dude. But he actually made this.
oh yeah, we were wondering that because I said, "Don't you work tomorrow?"
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. But he was making this one drink that was actually really, really good, and that guy does. I'll give him credit for that. He makes pretty good drinks. So
Okay.
he was making that one, and I was just chugging them down like, dang, this is pretty good. And like, maybe another one. So he made me another one. I don't know how many.
Yeah, but
I ended
that's
up
the worst
drinking.
ones when like they just taste like water.
Yeah, pretty much at some point.
That's
But
how
I-
you know
Yep,
you're fucked
that's
up.
when you're fucked up.
But I don't know how many I had.
Right.
But I tell you, I don't remember leaving the house. I don't remember getting in
You
the
got to work
car.
though, right?
Well,
You gotta work late.
I mean, like, I don't remember leaving their house
Yeah.
to go home. Darlene, the one that was driving, but I don't remember leaving. I don't remember getting in the car. I don't even remember us getting home. Well, like, before we went to bed, I had already brushed my teeth, and I was like, you know, I regurgitated twice, and I brushed my teeth like 3 times, and I finally passed out. And I was telling myself, like, maybe I should call off. I don't feel good. But I woke up 30 minutes before my alarm. A whole half hour. And I was like, man,
That's
that
rough.
could have been.
That's the worst.
Dude, but my head was hurting like bad. Dude, I could not get out of bed. I was like, I just want to lay
And you
here.
still went to work, right?
Well, I was thinking about calling off, but in the back of my head, all I heard was, the cost of living. And I was like, damn, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
getting
went-
rough out there for everybody.
I went to work, but as I was driving, I was so hungover. I was like, man, I was amazed that I got to work. But I pulled up into the parking lot, and I got there early enough so I could put in like a 20-minute nap. in the
I
car.
always tell people this. You always make a laugh, but you say you take a blanket with you because you always take a nap.
The blanket's in the car, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, you say.
So I'm like, I'm taking a
I
nap.
have a blanket in the car too.
Oh,
But while I was trying to take this nap, I was actually falling asleep,
Mm-hmm.
like legit
I
falling
mean,
asleep.
like deep sleep.
And in the back of my mind, I was like, I should just leave. I think I should just leave. And again, I heard the cost of living. I was like, damn it. So I walked into work, but I was straggling, dude. I was walking like I had 2 left feet. And I got in and I clocked in and I sat in the break room for like a good 10 minutes because technically we don't have to start work. I mean, you got to be back there at a certain point working. You can't be back there at the time that you're supposed to be working, barely getting ready. So I was like, man, I got like 10 minutes before I have to get ready to actually start working. I heard that sip.
Mm-hmm.
Man, these mics, dudes, they're so great. So I clocked in and I sat in the break room and I was feeling so damn dizzy. And I was like, I should just leave. But my boss wasn't there. He was in Florida.
Oh.
And I was like, crap, that means Marvin's in charge. So do I just tell Marvin? But I got back there and we already had people missing. So I'm like, damn.
Wait, so
Guess
you
I'll
hate
try to
that.
hang on.
what's this Marvin to you though? Is he your upper?
He's the, I don't know if it's officially
like a floor
titled, but he's
manager?
the assistant group leader.
So basically, when he's not around, that's who's in charge. Your boss.
When my boss isn't around, that's who's in charge, yeah.
Okay.
But man, I was just back to those first 3 hours were rough, dude.
Yeah.
I was just dizzy, kept feeling like I wanted to throw up, but I did my job. I hated every minute of it at that point. I was like, oh man. So I went and I got a Gatorade during break. And I actually snuck in one of the units to take a nap during the break. 'Cause we get, I think we're only supposed to get 10 minutes, but nobody takes 10 minutes. They take like 20. So I'm like, I got a good 20 minutes to myself to take a nap in one of these units. So I got in the unit and I locked the door so nobody would disturb me. And
then we see Diego being shipped out to Florida. Where's
no,
Diego?
My one of the repair guys was trying to open the door and he was like, hey, this door's locked. And I was like, dang, it's time to get up. So I get up, I unlock the door and he opens it and he's like, oh, Diego's in here. Hey, you wanna back up this unit and put it in the line? And I was like, sure. Keep in mind, I'm still hungover as hell. This is the first time I actually went to work really, really wasted.
Still.
Oh, yeah. But I went to work.
Oh, yeah.
I showed up.
What a man, what a man, what a man.
I told one of my coworkers who does the back cap, because this other guy who does awnings, he came up to me and he's like, you look really cute this morning. I'm like, what are you trying to say? He's like, are you high? I'm like, no, but I'm really hungover. And he's like, oh, nice. And I'm like, what? Dude, it's not nice. There's nothing nice about it. But man, I think it didn't really go away till like later on. I think I got 2 Gatorades because the electrolytes, right? They say that really helped out.
They say you're supposed to drink water too, I guess.
Well, water, but Gatorade helps you more. Yeah. But I drank that second Gatorade. By the time we were done, it was like 12 something.
I had a buddy of mine who used to tell me if you eat burgers, that's good too.
Because it's oily and fat. Yeah,
help suck up like the alcohol in your body. Yes.
But I felt like Gatorade really helped me out the most that day. Then I got home and I wanted to take a nap, but my kid had already been asleep. Yeah. Usually I get home, he's wide awake, and I could put him down for a nap, I'll fall asleep. But no, he was wide awake. I was like, damn it.
That's the worst.
But then the next day, because I also have an eBay account, and I got a notification that I had a sale, and the person had already paid for it, so I needed to ship it out. Yeah. So Tuesday, which normally right now we do 7 units a day, and we were busting out 8 units on that Tuesday. Man, they were taking forever. We waited the longest time to get our next unit. Maybe it was like 30, 40 minutes wait time. So we got off late, and that already pissed me off. And then there was my boss saying if we wanted to come in at 5, and I was like, well, I don't want to wake up earlier than I have to. But if I have to, yeah, sure, I'm cool with it.
Wait, what time do you start work?
At 6 is when we clock
really?
in.
Same.
But I'm there at 5.
Oh, you guys are in as early as you usually go.
I'm there at like 5:20. So like a little after 5:20.
Early.
I think my cousin tells me he starts work at 4.
No. Yeah, some people do. Yeah, Keystone and all them. But that day he was saying, I don't know if you guys are going to get your last unit, so you might have to come in early tomorrow. I'm like, damn, I don't want to, but I guess if that's how shit's got to be done, sure. But I went over to the building where it comes a step before us, and I walked in, and I was just seeing what the hell was the holdup. But by the time I walked in, it was like, hey, this is ready if you want to take it. So I was like, okay, sure. But then this guy showed up. He was like, never mind, it's not ready. I was like, fuck. So how long? He's like, oh, another 40 minutes. I'm like, I'm not
40 minutes?
Like, fuck that. We're coming in at 5 tomorrow. But then as soon as I come back to my building, my assistant group leader was like, yeah, I called. He said he's going to be ready in like 5-10 minutes. I'm like, oh, great. Everybody had already cleaned up the shop and they were ready to go. But then it shows up and they were all mad at me. I was like, oh my gosh. It's like, we wanted to go home, Diego. Why'd you go over there? I'm like, guys, it's because I don't want to come in at 5. And for some stupid reason in their minds, they were like, everybody's coming in at 5. No. You guys already did your 8 units because you guys didn't have to wait. We have separate groups. So you got paper crew, you got the ground guys, then you got scaffold, and then you got repair, and then you got paint. And we're the paper crew. The paper crew were the only people that were going to come in an hour earlier than everybody else. So that's the thing that nobody was understanding. I was like, I don't want to come in at 5. You guys think you were also going to come in at 5, but that's not the case. It was just the paper crew. Ground guys come in at 6. Scaffold guys come in at 6. We were the only ones that were going to come in early. It was like, I didn't want that. You guys were already here. You guys are done with your work. You could help us knock this one out. but they still complained about it. The next day, I was like, I would have wanted to come in at 5. I'm like, again, you guys weren't the ones that were going to come in at 5. So I don't want to hear it. So Wednesday, same shit. We ended up waiting because like building 7's been slacking. Like, I don't know what the hell's been going on with those guys. And then Thursday, well, back to Tuesday, because after work Tuesday, finally got out, had to deal with the whole eBay thing, and I got the package ready. My wife went to work. I had to take my son with me, which isn't really a big deal, but I would have preferred to have been able to do it sooner. But we got off late, so by the time I get home, I do my business, shower, and it was already time for my wife to go. So I was like, damn, so I got to take him. I was like, I guess I got no issues with it. But man, I go to the post office, and I got the package in hand. I'm just in line. I'm waiting. And I bust out my phone, and I realized that stupid eBay did not give me a QR code.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, crap. Maybe if I give them the tracking number, they'll still be able to make me a label. So I got up to the counter, and the lady, I don't know what the hell her deal was. Maybe because she works at a post office.
Dude, everybody in the post office are assholes.
They're just
know.
shitty. Like,
They
every
are
time-
mean.
What the fuck?
Every time I've gone there, like
You're the one that works here, not me.
and like they're like, "Do you have what you need?" I'm like, yeah, here's a box. Well, here's a sticker over here, sir. Buy a sticker over there." I'm like, "Dude, why are you yelling at me like this? What the fuck?" I feel like an idiot.
So, oh yeah, but this lady, she was like really being shitty. Not just with me, everybody before me, and the people after me. She was just being really crappy. And I was like, hey, the app didn't give me a QR code. Is there anything I can do about it? He's like, no, we can't help you. No, we can't help you. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, whatever. So I stepped on a line so she could help the next people. But she was saying to me that I needed to now go to the Goshen library because they'd be able to help me print it out because I don't have a printer, which now I'm going to invest in.
Hey, you want one? I got a printer for sale.
Label printer.
It prints.
Like an actual,
It prints.
like paper.
No, but it prints.
We'll get back to that. Now I'm intrigued.
It prints.
So she said that crap, but I also had to go all the way to Elkhart to pay my mortgage. Well, not Elkhart, technically. It's still Dunlap. But anyways, I had to go all the way over there to pay my mortgage. And I'm like, it's almost 5. The bank's closed at 5. So I don't really have time for this shit. So I was like, fuck it. We're going to go pay the mortgage. But I still had to stop by my bank to get more money out and then go to the other bank to pay the damn mortgage. So that was a hassle enough then. But I got my kid in the back who's like, Dad.
Love
I'm like, dude, just let me concentrate. Because for some reason, every time we go down 33, he points by where the new Amoco gas station is.
Yeah.
And he's like, that way, Dad, that way. But because he knows sometimes we go down that way to go to Mishawaka. And I'm like, no, not today. I got to go pay a mortgage. I'm busy right now. I'm busy. And he's like, what? And then he does his dang little tantrums. And I was already pissed off with how the day was going because how work was being so damn slow and taking their sweet time. And then this damn lady at freaking
The mail.
postal office being however the hell, like, I don't understand what her issues was. Again, it's like, I don't work there. It's not my fault that you're, this is your profession. So I went to the bank, went to the other bank, paid the mortgage. I was like, okay, whatever, one thing at a time. Because I got my kid in the back seat. I don't want to lose focus and end up being in a car crash, right? God forbid. Knock on wood. So I went back to Goshen, went all the way to the library, and I have not been at the library for years. The whole setup is completely different from how I remember it. And I walked up, and there was this man thing.
What are you trying to say?
I don't want to say the other word. I just don't want to get in trouble for it. But there's this man thing came up and was like, hi, how can I help you? Like, I need something printed. He's like, okay, you go down that way. Talk to them over there. I was like,
Wait,
okay.
is it the one that works at Walmart?
No.
No?
Totally different dude.
Okay.
Thing.
Because I only know one. It's the one that works at Walmart.
I know. We'll talk about that later.
We can.
We can.
Or we can just, go over.
So I went over to the other side and talked to the lady. She was like, what do you need? And I was like, I need something printed for my phone. She was like, okay, just open the Wi-Fi and log on to the HP, whatever. It's going to say you don't have internet, but that's just because it's a printer. I'm like, okay. So I clicked on it and it printed and I was like, 10 cents, right? Pay 10 cents. No big deal. I had to drive back home so I can grab the damn tape and tape the label onto the box and drive back to UPS, right? USPS, I guess.
Oops. UPS.
And it wasn't until when I got there the second time to finally drop off the package. One, I didn't realize that if you already have a label on the box, you could just walk in and leave it on the counter. You don't have to talk to them. I didn't know that.
Okay.
But I waited in line like a dumbass. I walked into the shop thinking it was going to be quick, but I saw this huge line, and I was like, dang it. So I went back out, got my kid, because he was in the car. I was like, this was just going to be a quick thing, but apparently not. So I got him out, went back in line. So there was this viejito, right? This old guy. He was in line. My poor kid was like right behind him. This dude farting like nothing, dude. He's just passing gas, and he looked like he was like 80 something, but he was like no shame.
I'm 80 years old. What the fuck are you gonna do about it?
Pretty much.
Beat my ass, you're gonna die.
But the guy in front of him who was talking to the ladies on the counter, the same lady who freaking told me that she couldn't help me, was telling them something about like,
I can't help you either.
no, well, kind of, that the guy was asking something about an address change because he was saying, it's like, well, he lives with us now, so do we have to do anything? And she was like, no, it didn't, well, whatever, like, technically wasted your time. He turns around, and this dude who was at the counter looked like he was like 50 something. I didn't realize that the man in line who was passing gas like there was no tomorrow was his dad. Because he turns around, he was like, come on, Pep Pop, let's go. And the old guy, poor dude, he's like walking, like struggling a little bit. He like looked all shaky, and he was walking away behind the other guy, his son, right? But he stops at the counter, and he looks at the lady, and he was like, do you have restroom? And I was like, oh my God, he's Russian? The old guy? I'm like, I've never met a Russian guy here ever. And she's like, no, we don't have a restroom. Not public, at least, she was saying. And the guy turns around, he was like, no, come on, Pep Pop, let's just go home. And he was like, oh. And then he's walking away like, and I'm like, oh, damn, poor Pep Pop. Did he shit himself?
It's great because after that happened, Diego literally called me.
Yeah, I called him. I had
And
to
he's
vent.
like, hey, I have to tell this to somebody or else I'm going to forget. Some old man shit himself at the post office. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
But like, dude, my kid, right? We were in line together, and this guy was farting in my kid's face. I'm like, no, damn, Pep Pop, come on. Ugh. I finally got home. It was 4:00. Like, usually I put my kid down for a nap around 2. It was like, there was no point now. There's no point in putting him down for a nap. I was like, fuck this. I stayed awake. I was so tired. One, because the hangover from the day before just really freaking knocked me for a loop, and I was still feeling the effects. And then that Tuesday, freaking driving around town, freaking having to deal with all this crap.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a
just
bummer.
ridiculous. Wednesday, I don't know what happened Wednesday, but I'm pretty sure it was still shitty because I was still mad. Thursday night, we had invited my in-laws over because I was making burgers. And
Wait, so your bad week is still going?
Oh, yeah. This is
Really?
still pretty bad.
Okay.
So Thursday night, I had made burgers, and Darlene suggested that we invited her parents over for dinner. And I was like, all right, I was cool with it because there was a lot of burgers. I was like, I didn't really want leftovers just because we had plans for Roadhouse.
Roadhouse, which was not great. We should have just had leftovers.
Oh, yeah. We should have just had the leftovers. We should have just gone to wings.
We should have just got the wings.
So they came over. No big deal. Like, I mean, I like my father-in-law. I get along more with my father-in-law and maybe my in-laws too, but man, it's just like my son. We had already gone days without him bathing, and he was just sweating bad. I'm like, this kid needs a shower. He needs a haircut. He needs to get the bed sheets changed.
Right, I think I noticed he got a haircut. Yeah.
Yep. But it was something that my mother-in-law said that absolutely like just finished me. It just finished me, dude. I was already on the edge because the week had gone so shitty. And then she said that one thing, and it just freaking, I was like, what? Like what she said made no sense.
These burgers don't taste like nothing.
No, it wasn't about the food.
Roadhouse's steak.
It wasn't
better.
about the food. It was just the fact that, like, my kid hadn't showered, and I was like, okay, we can't postpone this anymore. He needs a haircut.
Yeah.
And then she said something about, like, leave a ser daño or something. And that shit made no sense to me. I was like, I can't cut my kid's hair after he eats. Where the hell?
Oh,
But I'm like, I mean, I guess everybody else had my back because they all looked at her like, "Are you sure that's not for swimming?"
yeah, that's funny.
I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, sometimes the stuff that they say just throws me off. Like, and I can't do shit about it because I have to stay quiet. I got to be the good guy.
Well, that's what you gotta be respectful at least, you know.
And then yesterday,
So you can't get your hair cut before you eat, or after you eat.
after you eat, you can get her.
What was her explanation? Like her
She
logic?
didn't- No,
Because that doesn't make any sense. To
I know
me.
that's what I'm saying. She didn't explain anything. She just that's all she said.
Oh,
And I was like, well, whatever, I guess. But I mean, in the end, he got his haircut, he got his bath, we changed the bed sheets, and he slept fine. He slept the whole night. So I'm like, see, just, I mean, like, honestly, if somebody's giving you advice on how to raise your kid, don't listen to that shit, dude. It's fucking BS. I mean, some advice is good.
Let's see, what if
right?
they're an
Some
expert at
advice
raising
is
kids?
solid. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. Some advice is solid.
Bro,
but
mind yourself.
sometimes you just keep your shit to yourself.
There's like this movie I think called Old Dads or whatever on Netflix.
oh, the one with
I want to see
Bill
that
Murray.
one.
fuck, what's that comedian's name?
Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Dude, he's hilarious.
I need
That
to
trailer's
see
so
that
funny
one.
because the trailer literally like he goes, "Oh man, did you hurt your leg? You're good, man. Just walk it off." And he's like, "Aren't you gonna tend to his wound?" He's like, "Is this your kid?" He's like, "No." He's like, "I'm trying to raise a man here. Will you get out of here?" Yeah, it tells him straight up. He's like, "Will you get out of here?"
Oh man!
good.
And then yesterday, right last night, we decided to go to freaking Texas Roadhouse, and the steak didn't taste fresh, and I ended up getting freaking chorro butt.
It sounds like a rough week, which we talked about on the last episode of.
Yeah, but still,
Roadhouse.
this was freaking. Like I was
Yeah,
looking
that
so
sounds like a
forward to
shitty
it too.
Wait, is this what Pepito? What was that? Or what
Pep
we're talking about? Yeah, is that what you're talking about? Pep Pop was that dude?
Pep Pop was a dude from the post office. who
Oh,
would,
so that's what you were talking about.
yeah, and I feel like I jinxed myself because I was over here laughing about him shitting himself at the post office, and I was damn
Hey,
near
it came
about-
back to you.
Yeah, dude, it was like a full what goes around comes around type of deal. I
Dirty's
was at
ain't looking
Target
cool.
too.
Well, first of all, you're welcome to the guy that kept saying that we interrupt. We haven't interrupted him. That was impressive.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that was the longest.
This
yeah,
shout out
wait,
goes
hold
out
on.
to you, buddy.
There it is. Second of all, that sounds like a shitty week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
That
terrible.
sounds horrible.
This fucking shit just ended me. I was done. I was ready for that drink, and apparently didn't go well because the damn steak was not fresh. And we were talking about that when we were there. I was like, dude, we should have just gone to Wings. We should have just gotten some schooners.
You should have seen Richard. He made
Yeah.
us laugh.
He would have made us. I would have made him feel uncomfortable by asking, like, when he usually is like, "Hey, you guys good? You guys need anything?" And I was like, "A kiss."
A back rub.
My job, my job's been cool right now. Right now, I told you we're gonna have a Christmas party here, but like I got in trouble just a couple weeks ago, and it's because like
This is what you told us earlier.
sometimes some of the girls have the tendency of like closing early because like it's slow, and I'm like, yeah, you can close early, just don't be locking the doors and shit. And sometimes they just have the habit of locking the door, but if they lock the door, the bartender usually handles those customers at the end of the night. So I'm like usually like go to the bars or whatever. Well, my boss saw that and he's like, we're not supposed to be closing early. And I was like, fuck. And he was over here like, you do that again, dude, you're fucking fired. And I was over here like, so man, these past 2 weeks, he watches like they can watch the cameras. He can watch the cameras from home, dude.
I thought you were gonna say that he watches porn in the office.
No.
Whoa.
He watches he watches the cameras and everything. So then I'm fucking sitting there and I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? This dude's probably watching me and shit. I don't even know it. But like
Probably.
I've just been like, I've been a good basically like
I've been a good kid.
yeah, I've been telling my other uppers, I'm like, dude, I've been a good kid this whole fucking 2 weeks. I haven't done anything bad. I'm trying to be a good kid. 2, we're having this Christmas party, I told you, and they pay for everything. That's the time of year though. I always tell everybody where I really don't go. The job isn't all that bad because they pay for everything, dude. We get a big ass hotel. We get free
And
food.
if anybody wants to be Richard's date,
I already have a date though.
oh
Yeah.
never mind. Cancel special.
So right now she's my date, and she's way younger than me or whatever, but she's cool.
Wait a minute.
I'm calling the police.
She's 22.
I'm calling the police.
So, what do you call it? So over 21, it's whatever. But
Over 21. Hey,
I wasn't, I'm not trying to like
Think about it though. When you were 21, she was only 13.
Yeah, and that's where shit's like that's weird. See, because I have a friend like that, dude. He has a girlfriend. She's like fucking, I think 34, and he's like 26.
Wait, it's the opposite.
Well, I mean, if the script is flipped, that's fine.
But still,
Wait, well,
like,
how's that fine? That doesn't work that way.
this is what I'm talking about. What the heck?
you mean?
But then it's funny because
I hate when people say that.
I talked to her about that though. It's funny because we always talk about. She's like, The part that we never like thinking about is the whole high school and school thing. It's like, where you.
Because we're not in high school. We're
Yeah,
out
but
of
then that's the
school.
point here. That's what I'm trying to say about the 21 and over part. 21 and over, I guess they pick what they want or whatever. My thing here is like, she's my date. We're good friends. Basically, what happened was I told her about the thing, and she was like, "Do you have a date yet?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "I'll be your date." And I was like, "You know what? I learned last year I had to look for one, and then the year before that I was somebody's plus one. But this year I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to bother looking. Sure, you'll be my date. So she's my date now. So I have a date
Look
for
at
the
that.
company Christmas party this year.
He even had to make moves, and he's already picking up women, dude.
So handsome that they approach his ass.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. She's cool.
What a man, what a man.
That's what I'm looking forward
Damn,
to.
I
mean,
feel so bad now because I just got $1 million this week, paid off my mortgage, and my kids graduated high school.
Shut the hell up. What the? You're really good. You had me there. I was like, wait a minute. You're like, I had a fantastic week.
I had an amazing week. No,
From now
I
on-
had a shitty week too.
From now on, Palm is just going to be me and Ricky because this guy's already too successful.
Dude, what are you even in here for? Just to brag?
Pretty much, just to make us feel like
Like,
shit.
I drove my yacht here. Bro, how do you do that?
Paid off your mortgage.
I flew here in a private plane.
I landed in the backyard. Poor dog. Poor neighbor's dog.
That'd be the funny part. You landed in the backyard of the big old fucking plane, taking up the neighbor's yard. Like, yo, what the fuck? Yeah, goes over there like, technically, it's not on your lawn. It's just the top parts are over it. So.
I've been sleep deprived this whole week, so I mean, nothing has been retained in my memory. I just been on zombie mode this whole week.
I've been fucking that up because I'm always like, I go, I'm gonna sleep at 12. Then I push it and I go, I'm gonna sleep at 1. And then I push it again. I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep at 2. And then sometimes I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to sleep at 3. But then that's why sometimes I fucking end up waking up like at fucking 10
What
or
time you go to
11.
bed today? Last night?
Last night I went to sleep at 2.
Okay, that's not
So.
too bad. I mean, you got off at 1, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But that's the thing is like when I get off, I'm still like in go mode for like a minute. I gotta calm down. So I like sit down, smoke some weed, and fucking watch
Get a
like
gummy.
2 TV shows. I don't eat gummies. They don't do much to me.
You're used to that.
Yeah, dude, I eat
late
a lot of
night
gummies.
stuff
Like,
now.
dude, like you can see like I'm like when I put it on my Snapchat, dude, I ate a shitload of gummies and nothing happened. I ate like 10 gummies for Disney.
Dang, you put
And they were
Snoop
different
Dogg to
gummies.
shame.
There were different gummies and nothing happened. Like I wasn't super fried, and I took a freaking Vicodin.
I heard that wrong.
So yeah,
I thought you said you had 3 gummies from Disney. I'm
no,
like,
no,
what?
no. I took
Disney's stepping up their game, dude.
Disney was cool as fuck though. Oh well, the story with that was one of the security guards was cool as fuck. He had the shit, and he was a young guy like me, and he goes, "Well, you're doing a risk with that. Have fun, be safe, sir." I'm like, "Hell yeah, brother."
You want one?
Yeah, dude. Like
You should have gave him one.
every like 2 hours, I just
Dude,
pop another one, pop
being
another one.
security guard was it a security guard? Is
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
I think that would be the worst job ever.
Here's the funny part. I always said that. You know why? Because they go, oh, every night at the end of the show, we have the fireworks and we have the, what do you call it, presentation thing. And like, we saw it and we're like, wow, wow. And I actually went up to one of the standing people and I was like, it's like, she's not clapping or anything. And I'm like, this is just normal to you, huh? She's like, yeah, you see this every day. And I'm like, see, yeah, so that's probably like,
That was
the fireworks again.
medium wings again.
Yeah, see, so
Jeez.
that's what happens. You
I
eat
can't
there
get
every day.
tired of that though.
No, I love wings.
Yeah.
I
You guys come once a week though. That's what's good. See,
Once a week?
Oh,
Goddamn.
dude.
We come when we can.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Which lately has been once a week.
But dude, oh,
Look,
dude,
just because I eat there,
you'd be,
doesn't mean
I have the money for it.
you'd be surprised how many people are like regulars though. We're like,
I know,
we
that's
sit there
surprising.
and we go,
That's true. I can't say shit. We go to Dunkin' all the time.
we go. How do you guys like? Oh, where did they get this money? That just have time to come to Wings again? Like, holy crap! So
It's just Wings hasn't failed me yet, dude.
You know what? I don't think I'm a regular at anything.
really,
Yeah.
I became the
Maybe
regular
Culver's,
at.
but like do the drive-through.
Here's why I became a regular at, and that's what I hate because I hate when that happens. It's like the same thing when I say about work. I hate when the regulars get to know me and they actually know my name because then they're like Ricky. I'm like, damn it, they know my name. They're gonna want to be my friends now, and like, you know. But where I'm a regular at is you guys ever heard of Firehouse Subs in Mishawaka?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that good? I've never been.
Oh, it's amazing. And that's the problem. I go there all the time when I go to Mishawaka because I'm like, shit, I'm going to eat a good sandwich. And I'm by myself. So I'm like, a good sandwich real quick is good. And when I go there, they're like, hey, it's you, the guy with the cool anime hoodies. Because they had a bunch of like hoodies with like anime on them. And they're like, hey, it's you. Blah, blah. And they, you know what they told me recently, though? They were like, you never use your rewards card here. I'm like, I don't have a rewards card. so you come here all the time. Why don't you have a rewards card? I'm over here like, these motherfuckers trying to talk me into. Just be happy I come here and get the sandwich.
I mean, you should just get a reward.
You should just get a
That's-
reward.
Honestly, I mean, it's not. It's pretty beneficial.
Well, he doesn't want the shame
I
of
just
being
want
a
to eat.
regular.
I just want to
So?
eat my sandwich and go. Does that make sense?
But you can get rewards.
That's the business.
But you
here.
get a free sandwich
The
at the
business here
end.
is I'm just trying to eat my sandwich and call it a day. So
No,
I mean,
what?
like
I lied.
Lasses.
I lied. I think I am a regular
We're
at the Lasses gas station.
I was gonna say I'm a
the
regular
same-
at
I,
the
I
Lasses.
I go and buy lottery tickets once a week.
I pump
Yeah,
gas
that-
there. I got that rewards card that gives you 5-10 cents up to
you're not the bad type though,
50
right?
cents
Where,
off to the gallon.
where like I'm gonna go get gas and I'll take 2 and I'll take a 127 and one. This motherfucker taking up all the lottery tickets. I'm trying to get gas and go.
I go to the machine like a decent human being. I don't take up
I
the
forgot
line.
there's a machine.
There is a machine. That's why I like going
I
there.
never carry cash. Is my problem.
I went to the BP the other day to get lottery. Well, we full of gas, but my wife's like, "Yo, you gonna get lottery tickets today?" I'm like, I wasn't going to, but fuck, I'll go.
Now that you mention it,
And then I was looking around for the machine,
Huh.
like, oh man, they don't have a lottery ticket machine. So I had to walk up to the cash register like a peasant and be like, can I get 4 5s?
So you're trying to be like automatic. I get you.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
funny
yeah.
for that. Do they have one by the wall though? I could have swore by
I could've
the.
sworn.
at the BP.
Oh no, sorry.
the
I'm thinking
BP.
of Lasses.
But then
there's one by the wall in my life.
I got my shit and I was about to pay and she's like, that'd be $25.68. And I'm like taking out my card and she's like, sir, the lottery tickets are cash only. I'm like, I know, I'm taking out my cash. Just hold on. I'm like, damn.
In the back of your head, you're like, God damn it! Come
Yeah, I know.
I know I had
Yeah,
20 on me
yeah,
somewhere
no.
in here.
I've been trying to get rich, man.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I keep seeing people win the lottery and I'm
What?
like, when is it my turn?
One of my cousins
Yeah,
won
no shit.
won 50,000 one time.
50,000.
Yeah, she won 50,000. It was in Florida.
Damn.
Yeah, my cousin won 50,000 one
Did
time.
you see any of it?
I didn't see any of it. I was just told she won the lottery and that was it. But I'm always like those people that are on there where I said if I won the lottery, I'd definitely go there real discreetly. Like wear sunglasses with my hood up, like, yeah, I'm here to collect that $1 million. Please don't say my name if you can.
It's funny though, the guy that won the $1.9 billion, he got outed by his baby mama.
Really?
Yeah, so
I
now
just read that article.
Yeah,
Yep.
he is suing her
Yep.
for ratting him out on winning like bringing his name out
Yeah.
for winning the lottery.
There's even that movie. I don't know if you guys ever seen it with Bow Wow and Ice Cube. It's called The Lottery Ticket.
I
No,
seen it.
I had
yeah.
not.
And that's literally what happens. Is like he
I've
wins
seen
the lottery.
Barbershop.
He wins the lottery in the hood, but in the hood, I guess it's more, let's beat this motherfucker's ass, man. You got the lottery ticket type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. The William Wonka. shit.
Yeah.
Give me that golden.
Yeah, and he's over here like, don't talk about the lottery ticket. And I guess there were some thugs that were after his ass, and they're like, we know you got the winning ticket, and he's trying to run to go fucking change the money for that shit.
That's funny.
So that's what happens with all that.
No,
But,
yeah, that's my biggest fear if I ever win the lottery. With that much money.
Well, I mean, yeah, you always want to be discreet.
Like,
Yeah.
one day we just do the podcast, and you have a golden mic. We're like, yo, what the fuck?
This
This dude-
motherfucker.
like, you guys thought you were
Look,
cool with your
if-
white mic?
If I ever win the lottery, I'm not gonna tell anybody, but there will be signs.
I remember you get a golden mic.
Hey, you got a full tank of gas. I'm like, oh yeah, I had a little
No,
extra.
I come back to Diego's place with his house deed in my hand. I'm like,
You want it?
This is mine.
We're doing this. The studio is now officially
You almost
here.
had it.
You gotta be quicker than that.
The studio is officially here now. All right, so
Yeah.
I would actually. I mean, the basement's renovated, but I would redo the whole damn thing.
I love your basement. I wish I had a basement like
My
this.
original plan was just to paint the ceilings black, put like the fake, more of the brick wall all around the entire place, put hardwood floor everywhere, put like fake beams up, and have like booths up around here. I was gonna put a popcorn maker, microwave, all that stuff, dude. I was gonna have everything down here, but
I
I managed.
I feel like I should ask my job, but I think they were trying to get rid of the booths at Wings.
Really?
Do you want one of them chairs?
That's a big ass booth, bro. That shit ain't gonna fit down here. I know my basement's a decent size, but where the hell
But it's
would I
gonna be
put
real
that?
uncomfortable because, like, if you notice, the booths are like kind of like.
But we can do the podcast in the booth.
Hell yeah, we could just pretend that we're at Wings.
Alright.
Richard just bring a plate of wings.
They don't come with the
Yeah,
table.
bring like the take home stuff.
Yeah, and we turn the AC all the way up, and it'll be cold as fucking here. Like it isn't wings. Why is it so damn cold in wings?
We're making sure you guys don't die of heat. A heat stroke.
Man, my nipples are
Dude,
nipping.
it's like 30 degrees outside.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, so many people say that all the time. Like, can I change the temperature? I'm like, oh.
No.
I can't. Like, by the time I change the temperature, they're gone. That's what makes that difficult. So, but it is what it is. But so you haven't had a shitty week? You feel like
No,
nothing has
it's been
happened?
shitty.
What's happened to you
I've
besides
been
sleep
sleep
deprived?
deprived. I don't know what's going. Like this whole week was just on cruise control.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what I did on Monday.
Yeah.
It was
like
bad.
that.
Like my kids.
I like that cruise control.
That's
exactly what it felt like this week.
I like knowing what I'm doing this whole week.
Yeah.
I
Otherwise,
feel
I got no
drained.
stories for this podcast.
The thing with this too is
You know what's good about doing this podcast? Life happens. I will always have a story.
yeah.
Yes, it does.
I love that shit.
I'm just trying to get through this
Yeah,
week because
people
then next week I got vacation, so I was just trying to get through by the past 2 weeks. That's what I've been worried about because, like I told you, they've been watching me, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna fucking do this, go on my vacation, come back, and fresh start either way. So I've just been doing that the whole week. So
That's good. That's good.
just gotta work Sunday, and I finally get to relax. Well, today I get to relax too. I gotta work
Lucky
tonight.
you guys. I gotta wait till fucking Wednesday.
But don't you get like the next week off?
No, it's just that Thursday, Friday, and then Monday and Tuesday.
Yours is like 50-50 though, because like, don't you need money still?
No, yeah, I know. I put in vacation days.
Oh, smart man, smart man.
It's shitty, but I mean, I gotta do what I gotta
It's
do.
a smart man move though. Yeah.
No, yeah.
Like, yeah, we're in shutdown. Guess what? Vacation, bitch.
Everybody's talking about like, man, this sucks, man. Like we got a whole week off, we're not getting paid, we're not doing
yeah,
shit.
dude. That
And I'm
does
like,
suck.
yeah, that does suck. Vacation days.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, I'd rather use them to,
Do you can you build your vacation days or no?
no.
Ah,
You have
see.
to use them at the end of the day or at the end of the year or you lose them.
Ours is the same thing. Like my job, they said we get 2 weeks of paid vacation, and we have to use them before the year worth or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh.
So-
yeah, they don't roll over.
I
yeah,
did
we
one.
don't do that.
I did one in April, and I'm doing one for Thanksgiving, and then that's again starts over.
We get 1 week off for July, and then we get 2 in December. And
Is
then
that-
when you're there for 10 years, you get an extra paid week off.
Wait, do you get vacation though? Oh, you're about to get vacation, right?
I mean,
You said
yeah,
10 years
but
almost.
until next April. But the thing about that is it's only
Baby,
right
we
now.
are going to
as-
Florida, baby.
As far as I know, nah, hell no, dude. But as far as I know, it's only 15 an hour,
Yeah.
which is nothing. Like, why the hell would I want to take vacation and get 15 an hour compared to my coworkers who are getting like 50 an hour working? I'm like, it's not worth it. You guys got to up the ante, and which is supposedly what they're working on now. But I'm gonna wait and see because I'm not gonna take my vacation time until that
But
shit's worth
don't you
it.
guys like have like involuntary vacation times most of the year, basically?
Oh,
Well,
like
especially
when we're
especially,
slow, when
especially like
we
around
have
this
to
time.
take time off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
think,
mean,
like
it's like some days it's welcoming. I did like having the Fridays off just so Thursday nights I was like, I would just go home and relax and knowing I don't got to work Friday. But it's because you don't get paid and it
Right.
does suck ass because like, damn, my paychecks were crap and like we were struggling at one point, which is the only reason I opened up an eBay account to sell my stuff. I mean, that's been helping out a lot. But I mean, I don't remember struggling this much like when I got the house. Like
I'm
the
telling
first
you,
couple of years.
everybody, this economy's being shit.
It's Brandon, man. It's that boy
Brandon.
Come on, Brandon. Biden.
Oh, I was here like, who? Brandon?
No, Biden. I don't know. They're calling him
It's
Brandon
actually
or
the
something.
one percenters.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't vote for his ass.
Who do you think runs the fucking government?
It's not Biden.
No, it's the people that pay for it, which is the billionaires.
It's them
The
90-year-olds that shouldn't be there anymore. Them dudes, they look like goddamn zombies. Man, I hate this place.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. That's why I've been trying to play the lottery, bro.
Dude, but I feel like
but
that shit's
everybody-
rigged.
And then everybody shouldn't have won the
totally.
lottery.
Because I just saw a video that showed up in my Instagram feed about these guys who were also doing a podcast talking about like the lottery's rigged because if you're not working for the government, chances are really, really low to none at all. As like that shit is rigged. Because like what a coincidence that a bunch of people in California have been winning so far. The jackpot. And I was like, true, when's the last time you heard anybody win from here?
Yeah.
Well, just 2 weeks ago, it says right here.
Oh my gosh.
Richard.
You bastard.
fuck?
Are you trying to tell us something? The
Do you guys
fuck, bro?
like my
Help
new
us.
gold mic?
Oh, looks nice. Looks nice.
I'm just saying, like, if one of us ever won the lottery, I'd be like, we're all getting brand new solid gold mics and gold toilets.
Toilets?
Taking a big rip.
Why
Yeah,
toilets?
you know, a solid gold commode. Why not?
Yeah.
'Cause why the
if you
fuck
got the
not?
money, if you got the money, yeah. Sit on your golden throne, I guess.
Yeah, with this little seat warmer.
Oh, dude, that would be nice.
I'll never have to be cold ever again.
Never.
And a bidet, so I could save money on toilet paper.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to hire.
Yeah, I
an
feel like the
Alfred.
toilet paper market, like the whole it's a scam.
Oh, here's an
Toilet
interesting.
paper?
Yeah, like you said, like we said before.
You could just get a bidet.
No, hold on. You said it before. Why would we? When you make a mess, you wouldn't use dry paper to clean it up. If you get like, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, this is more of the hand thing. If you got poop on your hands, you wouldn't just wipe it off.
Yeah.
You'd wash
You'd
that with soap
wash
and
it.
water. Yeah.
Here's the funny part about the whole toilet paper thing.
Which after Texas Roadhouse,
Yeah.
God, I wish I had a bidet.
So here's one of the
I
things
actually
about.
got those things called dude wipes. It's pretty good. I
Actually,
recommend them.
Believe it or not, my boss recommends that all the time.
Dude wipes?
My boss recommends it all the time.
Dude wipes. Sponsor us,
He
man.
goes. He goes.
We will.
He goes. It's
I'm gonna
weird.
try
I
it
didn't
now.
expect it to be so good, but they're real useful. I'm like,
They're
okay.
really good.
I'm gonna try it now.
They're really good. Dude wipes. Get dude wipes.
Yeah.
Everybody that has a problem with swamp ass and sweaty butt cheeks, get dude wipes. It'll help you out definitely. It's filled with vitamins.
And the
That's what it
ass.
says. That's what it says on the package. Yeah. It,
Why
like,
is it
vitamins
filled
in
with
the ass?
vitamins?
You said,
Just
oh
so you
shit,
don't get
I
a
feel
damn
oh,
rash.
fuck, the vitamin in my ass.
Yeah,
Holy
there goes
crap.
that vitamin D. There goes that vitamin D.
Oh my god. Okay.
well, I don't know exactly, but that's what it says on the package. It just like renews and rejuvenates your freaking bumhole, I guess. So like when you wipe too hard, it doesn't get like all cracky like your lips.
So here's one of those funny things
You
about
gotta use
like
chapstick.
me being independent and the toilet paper thing. I got this whole pack of toilet paper from my old job, well, the old wings I used to work at, and they gave me the whole pack of toilet paper because we ordered too much toilet paper. Because at the time we were over ordering because COVID was happening and people were taking too much toilet paper. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So we had so much toilet paper. My boss was like, "Here, you can just have a pack of toilet paper." I've had this toilet paper, and I'm finally down to my last like 4 rolls. And dude, COVID. It says literally on the thing, it was the toilet paper's from 2021.
Damn.
That toilet paper lasted me 2
It's
years.
2023.
That whole pack has lasted me 2 years until like
Timestamp.
almost the end of this year. So that's what's crazy about that shit.
Damn. Now what are you gonna do? You guys have spend money on toilet paper?
I'm gonna have to. It's over, man. That's how I've been saving money.
That shit's been expensive.
Yeah. I go to the dollar store though, and they got some good ass toilet paper for a dollar store.
As long as it's 4-ply, I'm good.
Yeah,
Four
Oh, dude.
ply? Goddamn.
My
oh,
mom-
is that too fancy? I'm
Dude,
sorry.
that-
My
That's
mom
like-
loves 4-ply. My
Dude,
mom.
I'm
I
sorry
didn't even
that-
think that was. I don't even know that was a thing.
My mom's even on that whole like, you better just roll up.
Super soft.
You better just roll up
Really?
2 times. That's all you need to do. Just roll up 2 times.
2 times.
No, but now since we got that dude wipes, I feel like I save more money on the toilet paper just because, you know.
Dude, wipes
Is
gets the
it
job done.
disposable?
Sponsors, man. Yes, but
You
I
throw
wouldn't.
it in-
I wouldn't. You can, but I wouldn't. That's just in
Then
case.
it's not.
What do you mean? You can. It just depends on what toilet you have.
So you're gonna be straight up Mexican then, huh?
What does that mean?
Just gonna throw it in the fucking
What are you trying to
trash
say?
and try and
Mexicans throw it in the
can?
trash.
Yeah, of course I throw it in the trash.
Do you know why we throw? You know why I throw it in the trash though, right?
Because
Right.
the plumbing sucks over there.
The plumbing sucks in Mexico, so our grandparents and parents have always told us like, don't do that shit.
So you throw all your crap down the toilet?
What do you mean, like my toilet paper?
Yeah.
I mean, I do it in public, but like, I mean,
Oh, well,
at
in
my
the
house.
public, because the public restrooms, the
Yeah.
public toilets are built for that.
Yeah,
shit.
but at my house, yeah, I do the Mexican
You can
thing.
buy one from Lowe's that's built that way, and
Did
I'm
I-
thinking about it.
That was like one of the most awkwardest moments ever when I first moved in with my buddy, like my buddy Aaron. I shout out to him and his, family and all that. Because they put up with me the first month. I was so Mexican. What happened was like, I was fucking, I freaking threw obviously my disposables inside the fucking garbage, and they were like, "Whoa, we don't do that here," because they're white. They're like, "We don't do that here. We throw it in the plumbing and we flush it down." Okay, I'm like, "Oh shit, my bad." Now I feel like a real dirty Mexican at that time. So like, I'm like, damn, like I didn't know.
you
shit.
have to say
so,
it like that, damn.
Oh man, but
feel
that's
like a
how I was
real
like taught.
dirty
so.
Mexican.
But that's how like Mexicans are in Mexico. That's why you do that shit. The plumbing's just
The
so
the
awful.
plumbing, yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
heard.
Well, some of the toilets I have to like, if you've never been to Mexico, you some of the toilets you have to carry like a bucket full
Or a
of water so
bucket,
you can
yeah.
flush. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh
Yes,
yeah. I
sir.
forget that you've never been there.
Never been to Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you were
dude.
born there, but you haven't
I've
fucking.
never been back.
And dude,
Yeah.
I went to like the ghettoest part of Mexico. Like we had to fucking take
Like
a
you have
shower
to
in
dig a
lake
hole
water.
and then shit in it.
No. There was already a hole.
Oh,
He's like saying like he said it was literally a bowl a toilet seat, but without no fucking thing on there. I don't know why. My uncle's fucking aunt just had that shit. Or
It just
whatever.
seemed like most of the houses in Mexico were built like that. We did have
and
one
yes.
flushable toilet,
Yeah.
but if you really needed to go, there was another one off
That's-
the side. That one you needed to use the bucket to flush everything down.
And that's the funny part. My
that
uncle,
one smelled.
the one who has the shop or whatever, he's like the richest Mexican dude in the Pueblo because he actually has plumbing. But my other
That's how
uncle,
you
what
know you're
happened?
fancy.
We stayed at my aunt's house, and that's what we had to do. We had to use lake water. Basically, it turns out there's actually people who go around, fucking fill up your lake jug or whatever. Yeah, yeah, and then you use that to fucking use the plumbing and all that shit. And you have to take a shower. And I remember one of the things that really freaked me out about Mexico was like, my uncle was like, "All right, here's this bucket and this little like rod in there, and I guess they would heat up the water for you, and you have to use the water to take a shower." But it's just a rod in the water, so I'm freaking out. Like, yo, what if I get shocked to death? The fuck?
huh? Interesting.
But
We do have, at least in my grandma's house. Well, most of the houses, I guess, they had that rain catching water. I don't know. how that
Oh,
worked.
like the.
It was on the roof of the bathrooms.
Yeah.
But like we did have the water heater, and you had the old school start the thing so you could get the water going to get all hot and whatever. But we had that one toilet that actually flushed, and then we had the other one that you had to use a bucket.
Right.
But man, dude, I do remember growing up going down there that we had to take baths in like a little metal tin, like a big
Yeah.
whatever, and I was like, man, that was awkward.
Yeah.
We didn't have a laundry machine until years later down there. So like we had to wash our clothes.
in the river.
No, we had like the sink, the stone sinks that had the rigid
The-
stuff. and
yeah.
they did it that way. I was like, man, freaking laundry machines. Man, Mexico is someplace. You know,
I haven't been there in a
It's
long
somewhere
time,
else,
and my
man.
passport expired, but my aunts just always tell me, go. And like, dude, my cousins who I hang out with in Pennsylvania, they always are down there getting fucked up. And I'm like, I haven't been with them getting fucked up
it's
down there in a long
cheaper
time.
to live down there, man.
Oh, dude, I felt rich as fuck too. Yeah, when I went over there, like I was rich as fuck. Like it was a good ass time. The tacos are even
Apparently-
10 times better.
If you're a resident down there, this guy was posting a video. You're only really paying for your electric bill every 2 months.
Really?
And he paid the most was $20.
Damn.
You don't really pay for your water just because you have that container that stores all of it from the rain and all that. And you don't pay your electric bill until every 2 months. Not like here where you pay every month. And
Every
it's like
month.
$100 something fucking dollars. But down there he only paid $20 every 2 months. And you don't really pay for gas because it's the tanks.
Yeah.
Like the
Propane tanks?
Yep.
Yeah.
But like the tall, big ass ones, right?
Yeah, the ones
you,
that are,
you only got to buy those every few weeks or something. I forgot how he put it, but really, you're only paying for your electric bill, and it's not that much. And I was like, damn, maybe I should just live in Mexico, bro. Damn.
Yeah, sometimes I think about that. That was one of the things was when I
Same.
came over here. They were like, Mexico gets a new president every year, right? And my cousins were telling me that, and I was like, yeah, I could just buy some shit. He said, all you gotta do is fix up the Pueblo, and they'll want you as president. And I was like, I'll just buy some shit in America, bring it over, fucking build that shit up from the ground up. But then people were like, there's also the cartel around
The
here, and I was like,
Yeah.
The corruption.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, there's
But the
that.
food.
That's what. Oh, dude. That's what I was saying. The tacos on point. You know what a gazpacho is? I love gazpachos too.
That's a good spot, too.
A gazpacho?
Yeah.
Pretty much what it is it's like all a bunch of fruit mix, including what do you call it? Jamaica and also
Oh,
like
yeah, I love how
pepino. And like
Ooh.
here's the part where it gets trippy. And they add cheese.
Okay.
So it's cheese
Interesting
mixed with
take.
fruit.
Is that good?
And they mix like some orange juice too and all that. Oh, it's dude, at the Pueblo I was eating it every fucking day. It was just so good.
Damn.
Yeah, I had to get one every day.
I remember we always used whenever we did go out, we'd always find like a place, street tacos, dude. You can't top that, man.
That's what I'm telling you. Everywhere in Mexico.
Good Lord. But we would always go to a place called Naranja, little pueblo called Naranja, and at least in my opinion. But I overdid it one time. I don't remember how old I was. Maybe like 12.
Huh.
I ate 13 tacos,
Ooh.
and I had a whole bowl of chiles and onions, cebollitas to myself. This is the worst mistake because the rest of the week, my stomach was hurting.
So
bad,
how
'cause
many buckets did you have to use to flush it?
Well, I think what ended up happening was that all that food had expanded my stomach, and it hurt like crazy, dude. Like,
Just like Texas Roadhouse.
I don't know. Well,
Also-
Texas Roadhouse was a different pain. It's just I
that
just
hurt.
needed to shit, but like me eating more than what I was accustomed to actually made it
Worse.
bad.
There was one thing though that really sucked. I don't know if you guys ever tried. What's like the most exotic thing you ever ate? Mexico, I ate something really exotic where I didn't expect.
Well, exotic to
I guess the weirdest thing.
What do you mean?
Get squid.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, we tried.
Octopus.
Okay, so when I was a kid and we went to camp for the school, with the school, we had chocolate covered crickets.
Okay. See,
I
what
feel
I
like
ate.
that's normal.
Is it, I mean, it's normalized. I mean, I'm not the only one that's had that. No.
Spiders, that'd be a little
Well,
too much.
Spiders is weird.
Well, here's the
That's
true
weird.
part was
Scorpion, maybe.
one day we hung out with my cousins over there in Mexico, and they were like, "We're gonna go hunting," and I was like, "All right, we're gonna go."
Gonna go hunting.
Yeah, we went hunting, and
Okay.
like he was showing me all around. It was like nice backwoods of fucking Mexico.
Mexico.
And then here's the thing: we're killing iguanas. So we're out there fucking killing iguanas and shit. We killed like 4 iguanas. I'm like, man, what
Okay, what is the method to killing an iguana?
dude, they fucking smash rocks. They were just throwing rocks. at those
Okay, I was
motherfuckers.
thinking like
Like-
they brought like maybe like a
No,
little
dude,
gun.
hell no,
Did you
they were
eat
just
'em?
Can I get? No, I was getting to that. So yeah, so pretty much we're over here smashing fucking iguanas, and I'm like, okay, and then we're collecting them. I'm like, oh, what are we doing with this shit? And he's like, oh, my wife's gonna make this shrimp soup, and we need the iguana. And I'm like, what the fuck we need iguana for? We go, and then we start. They're still doing this shit. I'm drinking whatever, blah blah, because you can drink wherever you want in Mexico. And I'm all fucked up, and then they're like, but the food's here, come eat. We're eating. And there's shrimp, and there's like big old chunks of meat or whatever. And I'm over here like, man, this meat is like kind of like tender, like not. It's really kind of hard, like hard to chew. And I'm over here, man, what is this? I was like, I'm mostly liking the shrimp in this, but it felt too salty for me. And honestly, what happened was, I didn't want the meat, and I gave it to this dog. And then from there, my cousin goes, "Wait, you don't like my wife's food?" I'm like, "What? Well, what is this meat? It's iguana." I'm over here like, yo, I just ate iguana with camarones. Like, what the fuck? I guess in Mexico it's just common. They just eat lizards.
Well,
over
yeah,
there
they
and
eat
shit.
snakes.
Yeah, and I
They eat
was not.
snake meat too.
I was
There
not ready for that.
There was a little stand by the side of the road on my way to my grandpa's place in Curimel that has that had snake meat one time. I don't know if they're still there, but I remember passing by there one time where they did have it. And on next to them was a little stand where they sold coconut juice and all that mixed up. But I remember seeing the snake, the skin, and then I saw the meat, and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. They just eat shit over there. I guess because it's what's there.
That's,
I mean,
man, that's right.
Or like they say,
I don't want to bring this up, but I mean, you gotta remember that somewhere in Asia they eat dog meat.
Oh yeah, I know. Did you know they banned it in some places now?
In Asia?
Yeah, they banned
Really?
some dog eating. Yeah.
I mean, like, ew, dog meat?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Well, that was that funny thing where I always have this
about
conversation
cat
with somebody where it's like,
I was like, where do you draw the line where you eat
see,
meat?
here's what I was
Where
going
do
to
you
aim
draw
at
the
that.
line?
That's the funny part is like, I talked about that with somebody where I said, well, if it was the end of the world and it was me and some random person and my dog left behind, guess what me and my dog are doing, buddy?
My dog.
I ain't eating my dog, dude. I'd rather kill the next person.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't
what
eating
he
my dog.
said, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not eating my dog either, dude.
Like, hey, me and my dog, but
I said, guess what me and my dog are going to eat? Yeah.
I remember seeing a post where it was a vegetarian was talking about like,
Oh, is it the emojis?
I don't know if it was the emojis, but it was the vegetarian and it was this regular guy, I guess.
Oh, no.
I'll call him regular guy, but they were sitting next to each other and they're like, how could you eat that? There's like something about, I love animals, right? I'm an animal rights group. Like, I love animals. I could never hurt them or something like that, right? And the guy next to him was like, I love animals too. And it zooms out and he's cutting up a piece of steak. I was like, I really love animals. I'm like, damn.
No, I just saw this video where this kid was crying on TikTok or whatever saying like, you guys gotta get rid of the meat emojis because they're super offensive to me.
How the fuck?
And I'm like, it's offensive to all the vegans out here that we have to deal with the meat emojis. And he's like, I've been writing letters to the Apple company so they can get rid of it on my keyboard. And I'm like, just don't use them.
Exactly.
Like, don't.
You have the choice, man. Don't fucking
What is it? What's the animals called that eat just vegetables? Herbivores, I think, right?
herbivores. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, herbivores. See,
Herbivores.
you vegetarian fucks, you're fucking with the herbivores, you assholes. Think about that. Fucking eating up all their food. Yo, what about the fucking rabbits? They need fucking food, you know, the cows, motherfuckers.
Damn, bro.
Stop hogging that shit. Yeah, no, it makes sense, right? Fucking hippies.
We are canceled. We got canceled right now. Fuck.
Well, I was just saying they should be considerate towards them.
Some vegetarian who's probably one of the 40 people that are listening to us right now. They'll be like, "What the hell? I don't like that Ricky guy."
We all had a bad week this week, but at least we could enjoy our meat.
Whatever you want to eat is fine.
Right.
Just don't force that shit in my face. Like I like steaks. I like.
If you want to eat your
Meat?
own earwax or fucking,
That's disgusting.
People
We're
do
talking
that.
about. He's talking about food.
He said
But
you eat what
people,
you eat.
but
No,
people
we're
do
talking about
that.
food. I can't say nothing. I've seen people eat.
My strange
That's what I'm
addiction.
saying.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I mean,
That's a weird show too.
don't tell me what I can't eat.
Yeah.
As long as you're full, that's all that matters.
Yeah, be you, boo boo.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was going with this.
I don't know, but
Shitty week
looks
or
like
eating,
our time
we just
might
went
be
from-
up.
We talked about a shitty week to going to Mexico. But you know. But it is what it is.
I mean,
This is Palm, everybody. This is Palm.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well,
Whatever's on our mind, we'll say it.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys.
All right.
I hope this has been really entertaining for you. Like, comment, and
Hope
subscribe.
you guys have a beautiful week.
Tell your friends, tell your loved ones.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Just show your
share.
support. Show your love and support.
Yes, we've been reading all your comments. Hence, the new equipment.
Yes, and those episodes will be coming out very soon. Hopefully, by the time you hear this episode, the newer ones with the new sound have been out.
Yep. And then we
So-
have the technology to be right next to you.
Yes,
so that
yes,
might, after you hear that.
And
you'll
if
be
you
part
ever
of Palm.
feel lonely, just play one of our podcasts, and you'll feel like you're amongst friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right, we're all out. Let's go.
Yeah. Gee, you guys fucking suck.